Good morning. It's time for Healing with the Blues. Healing with the Blues. That's right, I'm healing with the blues. I've got nothing left to lose. That's why I'm healing with the blues. Such a pain inside. The love that's there for me, I have denied. I've never had the blues this long, this deep, this wide. That's why I'm healing with the blues. Does that sound contradictory? That I have love inside that I've denied to myself? It's not. I brought my roses from my Valentine's so you could share them with me today. Aren't they pretty? And I wanted to remind you that there is love in there for you, and you may have been denying yourself. So today we're talking about self-compassion and love for yourself. And I'll take you through a meditation about that in a little bit, but I wanted to read you this poem in this beautiful book that was given to me many years ago. Let's see if I get it there. That's the book, and it's lots of poems and readings, but this one I loved because it's called A Birthday. My heart is like a singing bird whose nest is in a watered shoot. My heart is like an apple tree whose boughs are bent and thick-set fruit. My heart is like a rainbow shell that paddles on a Halian sea. My heart is gladder than all these because my love is come to me. Raise me a dais of silk and down, hang it with vair and purple dyes, carve it in doves and pomegranates, work it in gold and silver grapes, and a peacock with 100 eyes, in leaves and silver fleur-de-lis, because the birth of my life is come. My love is come to me. It doesn't have to be another person. It could be Source coming in to show you the love that's within you. Because you have so much there that you may not have tapped into yet. And you may be keeping it away from yourself because of old experiences, past situations in your life, and actually having it land on you through your DNA, through all the ancestors that you have that denied themselves this love within. The chambers of your heart hold love. It's not a muscle pumping, it's a swirling vortex of energy that shoots out love in all its forms, whether it's red blood cells or not. It's really a beautiful thing to think of that heart as part of you in your energy, creating this beautiful vortex of love energy around you. So let's do this today. Let's do a little meditation on love, shall we? So I want you to close your eyes and take a nice deep breath. Imagine that you're breathing all the way up through the top of your head, through that crown chakra, that beautiful purple crown chakra, up into love, light, source energy, up into the center of the universe, wherever that is. And as you exhale, let that energy come down and let it come all the way down through your whole body, through the center of your body, down through your feet, into the core of the earth. As you take your next breath up into the center of the universe, bring that energy back down, bring it down to your heart. And imagine this energy flowing in to your heart, to this whole central area of your chest, and where your body and spirit combine with your physical self in your heart chakra. And I want you to imagine this beautiful rose, or these bunch of roses that I have next to me, all tightly budded. They're green and they're buds and they're just so ready to bloom. And imagine that beautiful bud in the middle of your chest, in your heart chakra, that fresh green feeling of pregnant joy and life and passion being ready to unfold. But just imagine it emanating this beautiful green, fresh energy around it of getting ready to open. And all of this green is enlivening it. It's surrounded by it. It is vibrating with this beautiful emerald green energy, whatever color green you like. sparkling energy around it. And now, as you breathe in, it starts to burst open. And inside of this beautiful green bud is a pink rose. This beautiful pink, absolutely stunning pink. That outside green part is the part that you are giving to others, that refreshing green energy, that beautiful emanating, sparkling energy of new life, new love, possibility. And as it opens, this beautiful pink rose, the petals start to unfurl. This is the love that you carry all the time for yourself. And as you deepen that color of pink, maybe it turns to red. As you're opening this flower, you can feel this energy of love coming into your body, into your heart, into your mind, into your spirit, as it fills and fills and fills with color and vibration and love and passion and desire and expectancy and acceptance for yourself, compassion for yourself. Because as you fill up with this compassion and love and passion for yourself, it overflows to everyone around you, everyone that you touch, whether it's through an email, a message, a text, a kiss, an embrace. This is the day to celebrate that love too. Not just love between people, but the love that you have for yourself. Go ahead and open your eyes when you're ready. It's a beautiful thing to let yourself feel all the feelings of love and compassion that you have. Don't keep them hidden from others and from yourself. Because when you hide those feelings from yourself, when you keep telling yourself that this isn't for me, that it's not mine, that I'm meant to not have this in my life, you're putting your attention on it anyway. So it will come to you eventually. And as we break down all of these beliefs that no longer serve us, ideas that have been handed down over time, we don't have to think about that anymore. We can allow ourselves to just move forward. So let's clear up some things. If you have any experience with sharing in a comment, I want you to share your comment today about what's the love that you hope to find in your heart. What's waiting there for you? What do you want to feel? What are you desiring to feel in your heart? What do you want to feel for yourself? You know, I put a lot of content out there. I'm doing videos, I'm doing classes, I'm doing online healing with people, I'm singing in a band in front of people. So I'm doing a lot of giving out. And it's important when you're doing that sort of thing to give back to yourself, to give yourself compassion and love, to allow yourself to have even more than you thought you deserved, right? Even more than you thought you deserved, to just go ahead and lavish love upon yourself. Because it's not anybody else's responsibility to do that, although it's really fun to do for another person. Why we have Valentine's Day. So we can lavish love upon another. But if there's not another in your life, do it for yourself. Do it for the one that is the most important to you. You have to live in there. Nobody else gets to. It's just you. So why not lavish affection and love on yourself? Why not give yourself the gift of feeling that you are important in your own life, that you are the one that deserves to have as much good in your life as anybody else that you would give it to. So there are people that are very, very good at giving. They give and they give and they give, and they forget that they have to fill their own cup up. So that's why we do that meditation. If you're just joining us, to go back and do the meditation that we did at the beginning. Because when you're filling yourself up, when you're allowing yourself to have that experience, then there's nothing that can stop you. There's nothing that can change the love that you have for yourself. That's why in the song in Healing with the Blues, it's the love I've denied is inside. It's not out there. It's in here. I was talking with another healer the other day, and I said, I still have a problem, I would say, a challenge of putting myself and my self-care first every day. It's a challenge for me because we're taught to just move on, just get to the next thing, just go and get your list going. It's a busy day, go and do this, go and do that, do all these things. But it doesn't take any time really to put just a moment and take a pause and put a moment for yourself in there. So we've talked about this before, but it's the same message. Give yourself a moment and allow yourself to design what you want to have happen next. Abraham Hicks calls it paving the way, right? So you're paving the way for your next segment of intention. So my next segment of intention is after I'm done with this, then I want to make sure that I'm getting done a few of the to-do lists that I have already set up for today. But in between me doing this and me going to the to-do list, there has to be time for me to refresh myself, to ground myself, to give myself back a compassion. Even if I don't think this goes very well, I have to be compassionate with myself about it. So I would love to help you do that. So let's remove or change any obligation that you have toward rushing to the next thing. Let's just change that you don't have to rush to the next thing, that you can take your time going to the next thing in your day. And in between this and the next thing in your day, you take a moment to refresh, to breathe into that heart chakra, to open that bud, to let its fragrance come out into the world, to let yourself know that you have time for you. And as you allow yourself to do that, it'll get easier and easier. It really will. I say I have a challenge because I have to put attention on that every day. So for me, that's a challenge. It might not be a challenge for other people, but that's one of mine. So I want to just share that when I stop and take a breath and take a moment, I usually get some beautiful experience. Like, go find that book your sister gave you all those years ago that smells like roses inside. It really does. It smells like roses. And it has beautiful poems, all these beautiful poems and pictures. Yes, because we love pictures, don't we? And this is the picture for the birthday poem. There I am. There you are, enjoying the scent of those flowers in your gorgeous red outfit. So let yourself have that experience of just sitting and reading a poem, a love poem for yourself. It's a birthday, the day that you birth, taking care of your heart, taking care of your love. And by the way, you may know this, but heart disease is the #1 killer of women in this country, maybe in the world, but I know for sure in this country. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that women die more from heart disease than any other disease? I think it's because we don't give ourselves the attention, and our society doesn't really do that either. We don't give ourselves the attention to our intention to love others, meaning love ourselves too, because we have to start with ourselves, and we give it all away. So if you're not doing that, remember this meditation that we did at the beginning, where we opened that beautiful rosebud, that beautiful green rosebud, to this beautiful pink flower of love that's within us. Just close your eyes for a moment and bring in that fragrance of that rose. If you don't like rose, it could be any other flower that you want. Just bring in that fragrance. I love peonies. They're my favorite. I just love them. And they smell so intense, and I love them. And we have bright pink ones here. So when peony season comes, I'm out there, I'm cutting the ones that are falling, and I'm bringing them inside, and peony smell everywhere. So I want you to remember you have all of this at your disposal. It's all in your mind. It's all in your heart. Bring it into your heart and allow. So let's change the obligation to move forward without giving ourselves time. Let's change what prevents us from giving ourselves that pause, that moment to enjoy the love that's within us, that's circulating all the time, that beautiful vortex of energy in our chest. Let's give that attention, and let's forgive anything that's been in the way of that. Let's forgive anything, any belief, any person, any situation, any past experience that is in the way of giving ourselves that love attention. So if you want that all, just say yes. Out loud, say yes in the comments. Yes. Beautiful. Feel that swirling energy dissolving all of that. Beautiful. Now, imagine that you're standing behind a waterfall, that you step into the water, that it rinses you off, that you step down, dive down, or jump down into the pond below, swim across or walk across, and sit on a rock in the sun. How does that feel? I saw beautiful pink petals bursting forth from your heart, swirling around us in all directions, a beautiful vortex of pink petals all around. Each petal is love. Each petal is forgiveness. Each petal is acceptance and compassion. You can have that. Whatever you believe and perceive, you can actually live. So let that be part of your living today. Bringing compassion to yourself, bringing forgiveness to yourself, acceptance. These things are the most beautiful way for you to share love with others. Because when you give it to yourself and you fill your cup up, it overflows to everyone and everything around you. Now, is there anybody who's willing to comment today that would like me to do something very special for them, just for you today? But you're going to have to comment in order for me to know what it is that you want to clear, what you want more of, what you want less of. Put it in the comments below. And if you're new to StreamYard, I can't see who you are. You have to go to StreamYard and put your name in there. And you have to just do it once for any time you go to StreamYard. But you can, I can see that you're commenting. I just can't see who you are. So what would you like to bring more of into your life today? What would you like to bring more of into your life today? What's waiting there on the precipice of desire that you can actually type into this comment section and let people know, whether it's anonymous or not? What would you like to have more of in your life? You're allowed to ask for whatever you want. Would you like more love in your life? Would you like more life in your life? A lot of people are dialing themselves down into smaller and smaller places. And so what we want to do is make sure that you know you can have everything that's here. This world is made for us to enjoy. So what would you like to enjoy about it? Do you want to send love to the Ukraine? We can do that too. So if you'd like to, just put it in the comments. It's okay and you're safe. Yes. If you like this Throw me some hearts. Let's see some hearts going. You can post a heart, can't you? I know that you can. Just allow yourself to have that. Throw some hearts up in there. I'm grateful to be able to communicate with you this way, and it's so easy to be able to do this. It's so simple, but one does have to get over their fear of being seen in public. And it can be something that can actually paralyze people. You know, what's up there next to death? Fear of public speaking. Number one fear. Yeah, behind public speaking. More laughing. Okay, good. More laughing. Let me think about that for a minute. Yes, more laughing is good. Laughter is the best medicine after all. And hearts. Yes, thank you very much. Appreciate that. That's lovely. Thank you. Okay, so go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Let all the weight of your body move down toward the earth, whether you're sitting in a chair or lying down. Just let the weight of your body just sink down and start sharing molecules with the chair or the couch or wherever you are. Just allow yourself to have that. And as you do that, let yourself go a little bit. Let yourself relax. Take another deep breath. And just sigh as you exhale. Let yourself sigh. And bringing in more and more of what's really important to you. More laughing, more joy, more feeling jovial, more experiencing silly things, more of those awful recipes in the gallery of regrettable food. Oh my gosh, just the most horrible looking food. And it's so funny. Allow yourself to have that experience. You're always going to be giving yourself permission to do something. So give yourself permission to let go, comment, participate in life, participate in these lives. It's so important for you to be able to participate. Imagine in your mind's eye that you are at peace, that you are happy, that you are in love. Doesn't matter if it's with a person or yourself, another, doesn't matter. That you are feeling all the love that's within you welling up into your heart, and it's spilling over and it's touching everyone. Good meditation for that, right? Allow yourself. And I had one other thing that I wanted to read to you. This is a poem by Rumi. Rumi is a Persian poet. And this is translated by Coleman Banks. This is the book, Rumi, The Essential Rumi. And somebody's trying to call me, which they always do during my live. Okay. When I remember your love, I weep. And when I hear people talking of you, something in my chest, where nothing much happens now, moves as in sleep. All of our lives, we've looked into each other's faces. That was the case today, too. How do we keep our love secret? We speak from brow to brow and hear with our eyes. I hope that you have a day filled with love, filled with passion, filled with compassion for yourself and others, and that you are expecting and anticipating an amazing blessing in your life. Because when you do those two things, expect and anticipate, it will come. Have a great day. Much love, many blessings. Talk soon.